Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on a free game that you can pick up right now. One that's pretty timely, all things considered. And with the free game videos, we always take a look at some pretty decent PC game deals across the various e-tailers that are available right now. We got some deals from our good friends at Green Man Gaming, Games Planet, as well as GameBill, so we'll get to those in a little bit. But first of all, the free game is Amnesia, a machine for pigs, which makes a lot of sense given that Amnesia, the Bunker just came out. Now, you can play any of the Amnesia games without playing the others. They are done by Frictional Games, while Machine for Pigs is actually developed by the Chinese Room and published by Frictional. I would have to think that Frictional was working on Soma around the time that Machine for Pigs came out. I'm not exactly sure, but nevertheless, this one wasn't as well received as Dark Descent. The game did have 5,800 Steam user reviews, 68% positive. Metacritic fared a little better with a 72, but it is available free right now. Typically goes for $19.99, but it's on sale right now at Steam for $3. But you know what beats $3? Free, which it is available at over at GOG. And again, Amnesia the Bunker is available today, but you can play it either through Steam for $29.99 or you can play it through Xbox Game Pass. So if you do want to play it through Xbox Game Pass, that option is available. And the Bunker is actually $24.99. Pretty good price, and the reception has been pretty strong. I saw PC Gamer probably gave the most glowing review out of the game with a 9.3, I think it was. Right now, on Metacritic, it is sitting at a 78. The reviews are kind of all over the place, with there definitely being some more negative reviews, that go as low as a 5 out of 10, but IGN 8 out of 10, GameSpot 8 out of 10, pretty good reviews, all things considered. Eurogamer also was pretty positive about it, WCC of Tech with a 9 out of 10, so, comparatively to Machine for Pigs, it's being received fairly well, and again, you can play it through Game Pass, so if you have a Game Pass subscription, day one title there, so you're getting more value with your Game Pass subscription. I know the Game Pass updates have been rather lukewarm recently, but whenever you get a day one title of a pretty notable franchise like Amnesia, I feel like that's pretty good. But if nothing else, Machine for Pigs available free right now over at GOG. Go check that out. All right, moving on from that, Green Man Gaming's got some good deals. They do have some Ubisoft deals that I do want to highlight. Do remember that these games are redeemable not on Steam, but through the Ubisoft Connect platform. Still, they're good deals, and even if you buy a Ubisoft game on Steam, as you guys may know, you still have to go through the abomination that is Ubisoft Connect. But some of the games are pretty decent, so let's talk about it. If you're a fan of the newer style of Assassin's Creed games, or you want to get into it, Assassin's Creed Origins, 87% off for $7.74. I believe this is typically, when it's on sale on Steam, $8.99, so a little bit cheaper than that. These games are not for me. I'll be honest, I get why people really enjoy them. They're just a little too bloated for me. Too much content, and I know that might be seen as, bro, why are you complaining about too much content? But to me, it dilutes the content when it's this excessive with Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Still, a lot of people really enjoy the game, and, my opinion, I wouldn't say it's in the minority, but it's a rather divisive opinion, to say the least, and you should probably try out the game for yourself. $7.74 is pretty good, but if we talk about the older style Assassin's Creed games, AC Syndicate is 78% off for $6.45. That's a really good deal for AC Syndicate, which is a game that still kind of holds up in price. I really enjoyed this title. Unfortunately, it had the fate of being released a year after Unity, and Unity was legitimately a technical nightmare, but we'll talk about that in a second. But Syndicate I really enjoyed. I like the idea of having two main characters. The open world traversal I thought was really well done in this game. I actually recently installed this game onto my Steam Deck, and I plan on doing another playthrough of it at some point, but, there's like 8 billion games out right now, so a Syndicate's gotta take the back burner for the time being, but, yeah, $6.45 for it, pretty good there. And then, as I mentioned, Assassin's Creed Unity, 78% off for $6.45. I obviously was incredibly disappointed by this game's PC version. It was one of the worst PC ports of all time. That's not hyperbole. It's Batman Arkham Knight, and it's Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I really think that's the top three that people are going to gravitate towards. We'll also talk about Last of Us Part 1 these days, and there's been a lot of really bad ones this year. But, you know, all-time wise, I think those are the three people are going to bring up. Unity at this stage of the game, much better than it was at launch, has a really great setting. So, you know, if you want to try it out, $645 seems like a pretty good price to me. And then lastly on GMG, some Steam deals. Doom 2016, $425. I mean, it's Doom 2016. I'll recommend it when it's at this cheap of a price every single time, but I feel like most of you guys have it. And then another Bethesda game, Deathloop, 79% off for $12.75. So game was really well received. You know, I would have preferred the team to do a Dishonored 3, but, you know, they wanted to do something different. Deathloop is definitely a unique game. It wasn't really my cup of tea, and I know, like, all the critics gave it incredibly glowing reviews, but I don't know if this portion of Arcane is going to do a Deathloop 2 or they're going to do Dishonored 3, but if it was up to me, you know I'd be all over Dishonored 3, so we'll see what happens. I wasn't crazy about it, but a lot of other people were. So again, my opinion should be taken a little bit lightly with this one. Next up, Games Planet. They've got a Take-Two promotional sale going on right now. You know, a bunch of your typical stuff. Marvel Midnight Suns, 53% off at $28. Mafia Trilogy at $22.50. If you want to buy the Mafia games individually, Mafia 1 is at $13.50, Mafia 2 at $9.50, and Mafia 3 at $9.50 as well for the definitive editions of those games. RDR2, $19.80, Epic Game Store copy. BioShock The Collection at $11.50, BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite. That's a tremendous deal. Always got to give that a recommendation. XCOM 2 at $3 is great. Borderlands 2 Game of the Year at $8.80. Borderlands 3 at $8.75, although with Borderlands 3, you should probably just go pick up the Humble May multiplayer bundle. That's a much better offer from a value standpoint, but some decent deals there. Check it out if you're interested. And lastly, GameBill has some pretty good deals available right now as well. No Man's Sky, 60% off for $24.19. Whenever No Man's Sky sees this hefty of a discount, I'm inclined to give it a recommendation because when you buy No Man's Sky, you're also essentially investing into a game that you know is going to be getting a ton of sizable update content and content updates, I should say, and it's going to be free content updates because Hello Games has been incredibly consistent with that. One of the worst PC ports as well back in 2016, and just an abomination of a game in 2016, but No Man's Sky has made a Final Fantasy XIV-like turnaround with how good the game is these days. Survival games aren't really my cup of tea, and, you know, it definitely still has its shortcomings, but for, you know, a fraction of the initial cost, and then also it being so much better than the original version of the game, that's always worth a recommendation. And then also a Ubisoft title, so redeemable through Ubisoft Connect. South Park: The Stick of Truth. I'm always glowingly talking about this game. I'm not a big South Park guy, although I did watch a couple of the specials a few years ago. I thought it was hilarious. The hilarity continues in the game. This game is so well done. The art style is obviously going to be right up your alley if you're a fan of the show. And then the humor was also really well done. And fundamentally, it's a well-done turn-based RPG. It's Obsidian at the end of the day, so you know they're going to drop something good. It's just, I was very much not expecting this, but that's going to do it for me. Again, Amnesia, Machine for Pigs, available free over at GOG, and tons of great game deals available right now. Links to everything, as always, in the description box below. If you decide to pick up any of the games, I do get affiliate commission, so that is much appreciated, but that'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.